Hello, everybody, and a very warm welcome to LNT YouTube channel.
Prince Harry captivates at Canada's True Patriot Love Tribute Dinner. Under the soft glow of the evening lights, Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex, made a powerful entrance on the red carpet at the True Patriot Love Annual Tribute Dinner, a prestigious event dedicated to honoring the courage and sacrifice of Canada's military members and veterans. His polished presence and effortless charm added a touch of royal elegance to the night, leaving a lasting impression on everyone in attendance. Invited by the True Patriot Love Foundation, a leading military charity, Prince Harry spent 2 meaningful days in Canada, participating in Remembrance Day events that paid tribute to those who have served. The evening gathered distinguished guests, business leaders, dignitaries, and supporters from across the nation, in a heartfelt celebration of the extraordinary contributions made by members of the Canadian Armed Forces, veterans, and their families. Among the attendees was Brenda Reed, a 101-year-old Canadian veteran, who shared a touching encounter.
He certainly has lots of charm. You just talk to him, I practically called him Harry.
Moments like these reveal what makes the Duke so admired. His natural ability to connect with people of all ages and backgrounds is simply beautiful to witness. With his trademark wit and authenticity, Harry once again proved why many affectionately call him the King of Hearts.
I think it's important that we once again address the blue-hatted elephant in the room. What was the elephant in the room? But now, well, I was going to do this in French, but let's just do it in English. I am truly sorry for wearing a Dodgers hat. No excuses, but there were 2 reasons for wearing it. First, our host that night, and those who haven't watched CTV News, this is important. First, our host that night was the owner of the Dodgers, and I believed it was a polite thing to do. And as Canadians, you would support that. Second, hang on. Second, the 900,000 watt floodlights shining down on an ever-increasing bald spot. And given that level of scrutiny, I think I'd even worn a Yankees hat. Okay, maybe not a Yankees hat, but you get the dilemma, right? As for my wife, well, she lived in Toronto for years and has deep affection for this city. So much so that many people around the world still believe that she is, in fact, Canadian. So I think hopefully you can forgive her, as a native Californian, for her Dodgers loyalty, even if just for one evening. But truthfully, and jokes aside, this city will always mean a great deal to me. You provided me a wife.
The National Tribute Dinner, held at Toronto's Liberty Grand, welcomed over 500 guests in support of the True Patriot Love Foundation, Canada's premier event recognizing the military community. Adding to the evening's emotional resonance was a deeply moving gesture. Lisa Compton, Canadian veteran and president of Quilts of Valor, presented Prince Harry with a stunning handcrafted quilt. Imprinted on one side was the Invictus poem, a symbol of resilience, strength, and service. The moment brought tears to many eyes, a beautiful reminder of the spirit of gratitude and connection that defined the night.
Prince Harry is so delightful, charming, and funny.
Is there anything you'd like to say at all about wearing that LA Dodgers hat last week and getting into hot water?
Here he is, addressing Hatgate, explaining how he wore the LA Dodgers hat simply to be polite to the owner who had invited him. "We will always love you, Prince Harry." Under the bright floodlights of a Los Angeles evening, Prince Harry found himself in an unexpected storm, not of politics or paparazzi, but of baseball caps. They called it Hatgate. When asked about the now famous Dodgers hat, he smiled with that disarming, mischievous charm the world knows so well. Laughter softened his words as he began.
Getting into hot water.
Dodgers Hatgate. Well, firstly, I would like to apologise to Canada for wearing it. Secondly, I was under duress. There wasn't much choice. I was invited to the LA Dodgers box, or the dugout, by the owner himself, so I was doing what I thought was the polite thing to do.
And in that small, fleeting moment, half joke, half confession, the world saw the Harry they loved. Charming, self-aware, impossibly human. A man who wore a hat, not out of loyalty or rebellion, but out of simple, heartfelt courtesy. and somehow that made him royal in the truest sense.
Disclaimer. Everything in this video and all of my videos are my opinions based on detailed research that I perform. That said, I would recommend doing your own research before you make up your mind. Thank you.
If you've been following Meghan Markle since before she became a royal, Pilates instructor Heather Dorock should be familiar to you. She made regular appearances on Meghan's old pre-Harry Instagram account and contributed to her lifestyle site, The Tig. When Meghan married Prince Harry in 2018, Heather was there, and they've stayed close, even going on a ski trip in 2024. Heather is the owner of Pilates Platinum, a studio with 8 locations across Texas and California. Pilates is what brought her and Meghan together. Heather revealed in March 2021, 17 years ago, she walked into my fledgling Pilates studio and instantly became my rock in all things early 20s. Career, love, figuring out how to adult.
That's delicious.
Close quote. From our perspective, Heather Dorock's presence reaches back to Meghan's pre-royal era, offering a rare through line in a life of reinvention. In the royal playbook, such enduring friendships can serve as quiet proof of authenticity amid constant image shifts. Hanging out with Meghan in what appears to be an orchard of some kind is her friend Jamie Kern-Lima, a makeup entrepreneur and podcast host. But not just as an entrepreneur. Like any podcast host, she's responsible for Meghan's first ever podcast interview. And it was a doozy.
This is why it's so nice to not have makeup on. Thank you.
Back in April, Meghan talked about motherhood, makeup, and the lack thereof, as the two decided to do the interview barefaced and in comfy clothes to replicate how they chat in real life.
Usually when we're together, we're in our cozy sweats and no makeup. So that's how we are today, too.
Meghan later had Jamie as a guest on her podcast, Confession. And Jamie is certainly qualified to speak on that topic. She became the first female CEO of a L'Oreal brand when the company she co-founded, IT Cosmetics, was acquired by the makeup giant for $1.2 billion in 2016. In our estimation, Jamie Kern-Lima offers Meghan more than camaraderie. She lends her a narrative of female entrepreneurial triumph. In the theater of image making, aligning with a billion-dollar success story is as much about symbolism as shared friendship.
Stop.
Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more LMT videos about your favorite stuff are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.